Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of Fishcraft. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so very much. Today's episode is going to be a very, very busy one because my to-do list, it's quite extensive, and there's a turtle. Hi, turtle. Oh my goodness. Seeing that little turtle reminded me that I had enough scutes to make a little turtle helmet, so let's just there it is. Yep. This is what we're here for. Right, anyway, I need to not get distracted today because I have a lot that I need to do and a lot that I've already done, I guess. If you've got a keen eye, you'll notice this gigantic fish behind me, and it was a bit of an experiment. This was my very first ever organic that I think I've built pretty much ever. I started construction on it at the beginning of the week, but I don't know why. I don't know why I've done this. I thought it was cool, and I already started recording a long time ago, but it was just me doing this little fish, and I didn't know exactly why it was here, so I just pretended I didn't. Oh, and in case you're curious, it was based off of the blue mackerel from Dredge. I was hoping to get a bit more Dredge themed builds in my world. I don't know. Maybe we'll add some more fish to it. I think it does look good. Moving on away from the fish related stuff and on to the frog related stuff. Oh, zoom is weird in the elytra. Whoa. Sorry. Moving on to frog-related stuff. Now, in the past couple episodes, I've been getting some suggestions for... Oh, here it is, right here. Oh no! Everything's burning! I keep getting distracted. I need to pay attention. The past couple episodes, I've been getting suggestions from a few people, I think, mentioning that I should build some form of a frog village or frog something. And at first, I thought maybe in like a next series or something, I could do some frog stuff or something like that. But the more I thought about it, the more I liked the idea, and it sounds really cute. So to you, I say, yes, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started on a cute little frog village, and thank you so much for convincing me. Now, since I'm a bit limited on time for this video, it's not gonna be an entire frog village, at least not yet. But it's gonna be the makings of one. And it's really cute, and I'm really excited. And the first thing we're gonna need is probably like an entire shulker box filled to the brim of some mangrove. Oh, and the little village is going to be called Tadpole. That's such a cute name. Thank you, Mama Visation, for the frog village idea and the name. Thank you. I've never had to gather this much mangrove before, so let's see how long it takes. 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. Approximately 3 hours later, I finally have a shulker box full of the mangrove logs. And it's not even mangrove wood. It's just logs. And then we got all the roots and the mud and stuff. Oh, that's right. No. I was meant to collect up mud too. Okay, hold on. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't been collecting mud from the mangrove swamps this whole time, because I've been pretty much this whole time I've been building and stuff. I used the water bottles that I got from fishing to make my mud and stuff, and it takes a really long time, which is fine because I am a very manual player, but this is also manual and it's a lot more satisfying and doesn't hurt my finger because of how much I have to click. I think I'll just take like half a shulker box of mud, or how, I don't know. I'll just grab a little bit and then I gotta go. Oh, that's right. I did find 2 frogs while I was doing my mangrove chopping. They're over here. There should be 1 frog on top of those roots right here. Let me see. Are they still there? Yep. There's 1 on the roots, and there's 1 on the ground. There they are. Hello, the descendants of Choomper. Right, let's just get them moved over to the shulker boxes. Oh, I just noticed, look at these cute little swimming animations they have. Oh, I love these frogs. You might be curious why I need 2 frogs, and it's because I'm gonna be breeding them together so that I can get all the different variations of the frogs, so that this little frog village we got isn't gonna be completely empty. Although I feel like because frogs usually are associated with the color green, I might just get a couple of the green ones and we'll call it there. I do feel pretty bad leaving this whole space here completely bare of trees, but I'm only gonna do that because I need so much mud probably with this project and also future projects. But do not fear, I have my permit. I have my I have my permit for the deforestation of this area. Probably. Now, thankfully, I do already have a majority of the resources I need to get started on this project, but I don't even know where I want to build this thing. I was thinking I wanted to put it inside of a mangrove swamp, but I think it might just be a bit too dense in this area, so I might have to find a regular swamp. Surely there's a regular swamp over here. Oh, there is a regular swamp. All right, here we go. Here it is right here. Ooh, look at this. This looks nice. I think this spot right here looks pretty nice for a cute little frog little village. Yeah. And we'll also, oh goodness, this is gonna work out great. If there's already frogs here, then I don't have to bring those white ones over here. Let me see, does this area have any frogs in it? Surely it does, it's a swamp. We got any frogs over here? Got a lot of chickens. These don't count. Yeah, there we go. We got some frogs over here. Oh, we got plenty of frogs over here. Okay, cool. I think this is the place, and it's gonna work lovely. I was struggling, however, to find a good spot for this because I really wanted to put it inside of Catfish Village, but I feel like it just was too different for it to really fit in because the color schemes are gonna be all different. It's gonna be all nature-y and frog and, you know, frog-looking stuff. It doesn't make any sense to have it in a fisher village. Kind of. Ooh. I like that this little swamp right here is also bordering a mangrove as well. So if the village for some reason gets too big, there's so much room for expansion. And in case you're wondering why I had to choose this spot, it's because I really needed the little village to be close to some water because, as you know, I'm quite the fisherman and I do a lot of fishing, and I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time over here inside the little tadpole village for at least an episode or two. So yeah, I'm going to need some access to water so I can do my fishing. While on the topic of fishing, I need to quickly grab the rest of the resources I need for this project and get to building. This definitely is the biggest mangrove swamp I've seen in my life. This thing is so expansive. I almost feel like it needs a name. What do you think we should give this swamp name? We've got Tadpole, which is gonna be the name of the village, but what's the swamp gonna be called? Right, one of these has my podzol in it. There's some podzol there, but I need dark oak. Oh goodness. Okay, I think I've gathered up just about everything I need for these two little buildings I'm gonna be building. I don't think I've mentioned it, but I am building 2 things, and both of them are going to be very froggy. At least what I interpret as froggy. I haven't actually built anything with a froggy theme before, so a lot of this was me just winging it and thinking to myself, what frog doing? Who frog what living with what frog? Yeah, I don't know. It was a lot of winging it and lots of colors. But this should be the plot. I've got all the resources put down. I think I'm just about ready. I will be using Lightmatica for this because of just how long it's taken me to plan this out. I've spent already like 4 days in my creative world, not on the world, which is a shame. 4 days planning out these 2 buildings and that giant fish. Goodness gracious. But it has been very, very fun, and I'm excited to get started. So without further ado, let's get this little frog village tadpole thing all fully started, or something. Ribbit. Oh my goodness! Oh, I'm so happy with how these turned out. Let me just take a nap really quick. All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna do a little tiny tour really quick of what I've got and why everything is here. So for starters, both this ship and this house are owned by a crew of frogs who I don't think they have a name, but their captain's name is Froggert. So I guess it would be Captain Froggert of the SS Mushroom Frog I don't know. Right, and this crew of little froggy frogs, their hobbies in life were enchanting stuff and collecting enchanted books and all kinds of stuff like that. So they figured they'd take their endeavors on the open water, and they get a big old boat and they go and do some mobile enchanting services, which was my whole idea behind this. Was initially a frog chanting mobile enchanting service or something like that, but it sounded silly, so I didn't keep the name, but I kept the idea. So their initial goal was to do a bunch of mobile enchanting services on this big old boat because they left their home swamp to get out, and then I guess after a while they probably got tired of being on the open waters, and then their boat starting to get a little soggy. Would soggy be the right word for some swag frogs? Swag? Where did the word swag come from? Well, I guess that's the boat's name now, isn't it? The SS Swag? Yeah, there it is! Welcome to the SS Swag. Only the most pristine boat in all of the swamplands. Anyway, after a while, they got tired of being on the open water for so long, and they decided to settle down in this little swamp into this beautiful little mushroom little house. And I'm ashamed to admit how long it's taken me to come up with this in a creative world. For how silly it is and how regular of a green nature looking home it is. This took me so long, but I'm really proud of it. Right, so here's the tour of them both now. You come inside the front door, you've got your service desk where there's gonna be the frogs. I haven't collected the frogs yet, by the way. You've got the front desk where you'll have the service. They've got the books and stuff. I haven't put any in here yet. You give them your gear and stuff, and then they'll take it upstairs up to their quarters where they'll have their enchanting table, and they'll enchant it, bring it back to you, and then boom, you pay them diamonds or slime or something, some sort of currency. They got their bed where all 8 of them sleep and stuff. Yeah, that's right. There's 8 of them in this crew. Sorry, I miscounted. I guess there's 6. So, sorry. Right, well, that's pretty much it for the singular frog house that we've got so far. Well, I guess this isn't that house. This is the shop, not the houses. The houses are definitely not going to have as much attention to detail and the crazy interiors and stuff. We're going to have 6 little tiny frog houses around here somewhere. Whoa! Sorry. Maybe they could just be some mushrooms or something? I think I might need some help with this. If anybody's got any ideas for what I could do for the frog houses, I would really love it. This has been really stressful. But also really fun. I'm tired. Moving right along to the SS Swag something. Is that what I called it? The SS Swag? That's a terrible name. I'm keeping it though. All right, so the top deck is really just their relaxation point. There's nothing of importance stored up here because, you know, it's got weather up here. You know, you've got sun and water all the time. You don't want to put important stuff, it'll get broken. So there's nothing up here. There's just the swaddly loos and the tootly paps, which are all ropes and whatever. And then you've got the main house, which is where the enchanting table used to be stored before they decided to settle down. So we've got a little frog, his little tongue sticking out as a little carpet. I thought that was really cute, or a pattern, I guess. We got all the books. We've got a small upstairs sections where you can reach the patio. Cool little fishing rod figureheads on both the front and the back of the boat. And then when you go back to the captain's quarters, you've got 2 trapdoors right here, which lead to what is arguably the most detailed interior I have ever done in the whole history of ever. Except I didn't put in the books yet. I was meant to put in books on here that read out frog, since it's the chisel bookshelves. You can go in individual slots and stuff. I thought that was a good idea. You've got all kinds of storage for all the fish and slime you could ever need. You got some little tiny decoration stuff all over the place for what some scallywag frogs would have that you'd find just sailing around in a swamp. So past the storage quarters, you've gone into the middle, which is the dining room. You've got all kinds of cups of water and whatever else they drink. You got all kinds of chairs and mushrooms, because they like to eat mushrooms, and I guess flies, which is what this button is. It's supposed to be a fly. I thought it was a cute little idea. And you've got fish and kelp and other stuff they eat. Some of their colors, which are the orange, greenish, blue, and yellow. You've got their little lanterns, all kinds of greenery and stuff, because they're a bit swagged in here. And then at the very end, you've got the food storage area. We've got the dried kelp over there, which isn't their favorite, so it's just been kind of overrun with some moss and lichen and mushrooms and stuff on the top of it. They don't eat it too much. This is their cooking station right here. They for some reason like to keep it stoked all the time, so some of the trapdoors have suffered. And then there's my favorite spot, which is this little hole in the side of the boat right here, which is a dedicated fishing platform where they just kind of threw out a piece of board and decided, yeah, well, we've already got a big old hole in the boat, may as well make use of it. So this is where they do their fishing. I thought it was a cute idea. I really like this boat so much. And then you've got, of course, frog redstone, which is they put a daylight sensor on top of a redstone lamp that only activates during the day, so that this light when it's nighttime is turned off, which really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This is my bed, sorry, that's mine. Don't mind that. Again, all kinds of mushrooms. They work really good as contrasting colors too. And then the entrance to the top deck, because I wanted to connect it all up somehow. I also had a really good time with these pedals. I didn't really think the pedals would fit in too well with these, but then the second I put one of them down, but I immediately wanted to use so many of them, especially on the roof here. Look at this. Goodness gracious. I had a blast with this. Well, I was just about to get started on collecting up the frogs I needed, and now it started raining. Alright, time to fish. I'm sorry. I love this little goat horn. Right, so the rain is done, which means I should be good to get started on trying to collect up all the different kinds of frogs I need to fill out this little village tadpole thing. My only problem though is that I don't know exactly how to do this. I've got some buckets, but do the tadpoles need to be grown up in the biome, or do they need to be born there and grown up? I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's 2 frogs. Let's just get some tadpoles going, and then we'll bring the green frogs to a cold biome. Oh, sorry, I meant the tadpoles. Oh my goodness. What's going on? Are you okay? I think he's just happy to be a dad. There's our first little frog. Oh, the little baby. There we go. The second one is brewing. Collecting some frogs. Oh no! Why are there 4 of them? Oh no, I don't have 4 buckets. Okay, we've got a bunch of frogs in here now. I may as well feed them. Give them some lovin's. Welcome to the world, little ones. There we go. Now we just gotta wait for these 2 to grow up. Oh wait! When the squad hops into town, what does that even mean? Get each frog variant on a lead. Oh! Welcome to the team, Captain Froggert. 2 green frogs down. Collecting some frogs. There's our little tadpole village. Right, let's see if we can land these 2 safely on the boat. And just do a little slow, boop. There we go. Landed them right next to the other ones. Perfect. This boat is hopping. Come along, Captain Froggert, into your quarters. I hope it is to your suiting. Although, it seems weird to attach you to the little frog tongue. But, welcome to Tadpole. I wasn't sure where to put the other green one, so I left them on the board where they would do all their fishing. Oh, great. Right, now we've just got to give them... we've got to get... Here we have Captain Froggert, and then this is Odette, and this is Fred. I just need 3 more names. Do please let me know if you've got any good ones. We've got 1 green, 1 white, and 1 red name left that we need. Now that we've got all the different frogs we need, and we've got the little tadpole village under construction and started, it's finally time for me to do my mandatory fishing of the episode. But I'm not really sure how much I can catch in this one little time lapse. I have done some fishing already this episode, just not while I was recording. I'll see what I could do. How do I wait? Where can I put this? Can I put this here? Or is it where? There. Oh, all right. Let's just do this. That is all the fishing stuff, all fully finished. I would have kept fishing through this entire rainstorm, but I've already hit my fishing goal, which was... I'm not really sure, but I know... Well, actually, I don't know. At the end of the last episode, I was, I think, at like 105,000 or something. I ended it this time at 111 for this week's total, which is a whopping 1,000 more than I thought I was going to get. But I think I've just about run out of time for today's episode. So that being said, I thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Fishcraft. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!